So, the round of 32 is officially wrapped up, and what a stage it was at the FIFA World Cup. We have seen giants survive, underdogs fight till the very end, and a plenty of unforgettable moments. England, Spain, Portugal, Argentina, Belgium, and several others have already booked their place into the next round. So, let's break down all the nine remaining matches which are left to be covered from the ground of 32, and let's look ahead at an exciting round of 16. So we have covered till the game between I think Norway, Brazil, and a couple of games. I think it was the last video. You can go check it out. But in this video, we'll check out the nine remaining fixtures of the round of 32. So starting with the first one, that is England versus DR Congo. So in this game, England were expected to win, but DR Congo actually made it look very difficult for England because at one point of time, DR Congo were leading the match for almost the entirety because they scored the opening goal in the first inside the first 10 minutes, if I'm not wrong, in the seventh or eighth minute, if I'm not mistaken. After that, England was just trailing into the game up until the 75th minute, where Harry Kane scored the equalizer and eventually went on to score the winner in the 86th minute, and it was heartbreak for Congo. So DR Congo were really good into the game, and they had some really experienced players like a couple of players whom I remember is Aaron Van Bissaka and Johan Wissa, and they showed really good fight because some of the players, like the couple of the players which I mentioned right now, they have played alongside many of the players from the current England squad in the Premier League. So they know the ins and the outs and the weaknesses and the strengths of those players. So they might have shared the information with the team as well, and that looked evident on the field. And to be very fair, DR Congo, it was a very tough loss to swallow for them, a tough pill to swallow because they were leading most part of the game, and England had their chances in the last 15 minutes and they took it and eventually won the game. So, a brace from Harry Kane actually helped England go through to the next round, that is a round of 16. So, by the time I'm recording this video, the round of 16 has already started, and I wasn't able to upload these matches, the videos for these matches, because I was down with fever for the last couple of days. So that was the only reason I wasn't able to upload. But yeah, I am fine now and going strong. So yeah, before moving into the next match, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well as like, share, and comment on this video, and check out our other videos as well on the channel. And there are a couple of videos for this FIFA World Cup which I have uploaded, so you guys can go and check it out. And I have another channel named Mohit Unfiltered, so you can go check it out as well. On that channel I upload meme related content. I know I haven't uploaded there for quite a while, but I am planning to. So yeah, do subscribe to this channel as well as the other channel. Both the channel links are down in the description. So yeah, you can go and check those out. So next game which we will be talking about is Belgium versus Senegal. So this was also a really good match, a really good outing for Belgium because like the previous game of DR Congo versus England, most part of the game Senegal were looking strong. They were leading the game. As you can see in the score sheet as well. So Senegal opened the scoring actually. Diarra scored the first goal in the 24th minute. Then Ismail Assar scored in the 51st minute, and Senegal were looking strong to go on to win the game because Belgium, to be honest, in this World Cup have not looked at their best from what we have seen in the past World Cups. But in this one, they have been struggling, to be very honest with you. In the group stages also, they have struggled, and in this round also, they struggled. But eventually, Belgium, like they did to, I think it was Japan in the 2018 World Cup, late uh, turnaround for Belgium, and Lukaku scored in the 86th minute. That was the first goal for Belgium in this game. Then Tielemans made it 2-all, and took the game into the extra time. And at the very end of the extra time, Belgium got a penalty, and Tielemans scored it at 120 plus 5, and that resulted in a heartbreak for Senegal. They had a really good outing. To be very honest, in this FIFA World Cup, the African teams have been really good, and their performances have been really strong because out of the 10 qualified teams, 9 have reached the knockout stages. So that is quite commendable. And yeah, I think that was also another tough pill to swallow for Senegal. And another African team has been knocked out from the World Cup this year. So yeah, I think Belgium with a late charge took Senegal by storm and dramatic turnaround. So yeah, Tillemans credit goes to him because I mean he got a brace, but yeah, he'll get most of the credit for that. So that was it from this game. Next, we'll be talking about US versus Bosnia. That was a pretty straightforward game, to be very fair with you guys, because US, being the co-host of the tournament and most informed team, Bosnia, they had reached this phase for the first time. They got out of the group stage for the first time in their history in the World Cups. So yeah, US pretty much stayed straightforward for them. 2-0 victory. Balogun scored in the 45th minute, and Tillman scored in the 82nd. And Balogun got a red card in the 64th minute. But from what I read in the news today, that he will be available for USA for the next game, which they will be facing in the round of 16. So yeah, actually, to be honest, I wasn't able to watch this game, but yeah, overall, from the stats point of view, sorry, uh, it was a pretty even Steven game in terms of ball possession. It was 48-52 in favor of Bosnia. Expected goals almost one for USA and not 0.25 for Bosnia. So mainly, we can see that US have dominated in this game. So yeah, Bosnia need to, I think, work harder next World Cup. Let's see if they come qualify for the next one or not. But yeah, hope they come back again and come back much stronger. So next we'll be talking about. I know this will be a little bit of a longer video, but uh, I'll, if possible, I'll give the timestamps for which match I'll be talking about. So you guys can go, and if you want, you can check out the particular time slots. So yeah. Next is Spain versus Austria. This was also pretty much straightforward. Spain winning the game 3-0. Uh, Oyarzabal scored twice and Pedro Porro scored once. Oyarzabal opened the scoring at 36th minute. Pedro Porro made it 2-2 in the 66th, and in the 89th minute, Spain killed the game. Actually, the game was pretty much done in the 66th minute itself, because if you look at the stats, Austria were nowhere in the game. Spain, the European giants, proved why they are the title contenders. And yeah, for the first time, there is a stat that for the first time in 32 years, Spain has scored multiple goals in a World Cup knockout match. And it was this one against Austria where they scored 3 goals. So yeah, you can see possession-wise, Spain dominated their 64-36 in terms of goals as well. Almost three for Spain. And most of the stats were dominated by Spain, so pretty much nothing for Austria. So I hope they come back stronger next time. So that was pretty much it about Spain versus Austria. Next, we come to Portugal versus Croatia. Again, just like Belgium, Portugal are also struggling in this World Cup. They are not at their fluent best, even though they have some informed players from the previous season of club football. So yeah, coming back to Portugal, they won the game 2-1. And this was similar to Belgium versus Senegal. To be very honest, the winner was scored in the very dying minutes of the game. So Perisic scored the first goal of the match in the 53rd minute, and to take the lead for Croatia. Then Portugal scored the equalizer courtesy of a penalty from Ronaldo, and then Gonzalo Ramos scored the winner at 90 plus 4. So yeah, in this game it was pretty much evens, I can say, because both the teams are good enough. Portugal, we know they are one of the best teams in the world with one of the, what do you say, world class players, some of the world class players in them. Croatia, they are going through a golden generation, and I think this was the last World Cup for Luka Modric, who has uh, who has actually played his last World Cup and last game, I think, for Croatia. So yeah, this was pretty much it from this game. Again, Portugal struggling. They are not looking comfortable. So let's see what happens in the next round. So next we go on to Switzerland versus Algeria. This was also a pretty straightforward game. Switzerland won 2-0. Embolo scored in the 10th minute, and Endoye scored in the 46th minute. And Algeria actually had no chance in this game, even though they had pretty much 56% of the possession. But still, in terms of attacking stats, Switzerland were the more dominant team. And another African team has to bow out of the tournament. So, yeah, Switzerland, for Switzerland, it has been an 88-year wait for a World Cup knockout win. So, it's good to see some other teams also doing good at the global stage and progressing in the knockout stages of the FIFA World Cup. So yeah, it's great to see. So moving on to the next game, that is Australia versus Egypt. This was one of the most, not most, but one of the strangest games which I have seen personally, because both the teams were trying to take out each other's players. But I don't know what the strategy was. But yeah, Egypt scored the first goal in the 13th minute, courtesy of Ashur, and Australia got the equalizer from an own goal by Egypt. So both the goals actually were scored by Egypt on both the ends. And this game went into the penalties, and it was decided in the penalties, where Egypt won 4-2. So all the four penalties were scored for Egypt, and only two were scored by Australia. So because of that, Australia had to bow out of the World Cup. They had a pretty decent outing again, Australia, because they are the, what do you say, one of the most exciting teams. They have the potential, but in the tournament like FIFA World Cup, they are not able to progress much further into the tournament. But I like to see them progress at least to the quarterfinal stage, because they look good. They look like a good team. So yeah, let's see what happens in the future for them. So Mohamed Salah has another chance, because from what I've read, this might be his last World Cup as well for Egypt. So yeah, let's see how well does he progress in this game, in this World Cup. Coming to the next game, the most talked about game actually, that is Argentina versus Cape Verde, and I was very fortunate to watch this game. So, defending champions Argentina facing the first time entrants Cape Verde, who reached till the round of 32, and that is a very commendable job and a very commendable thing for a small nation like Cape Verde. So, coming into this match, Argentina were the heavy favorites to win this, because even in the win predictor, it was 85% to Argentina and 15% to Cape Verde. Sorry. So yeah, Messi as usual scored the first goal of the game. In the second half, Duarte scored in the 59 minute to make it 1-all. Then then the game actually went into extra time. It was 1-1 in the first 90 minutes. Then Lisandro Martinez scored in the 92nd minute to make it 2-1. Then it was Cabral with a brilliant hit from the right hand, from the left side. He scored a good curling goal and made it 2-2 in the 103rd minute. But it was Borges' own goal, which ultimately proved to be the what do you say, the end point for Cape Verde in this World Cup. A historic run for them, and they have actually given hope to many smaller nations to and they actually showed that how you can play at the global stage. And even against the defending champions, they were really strong. And in the group stage, actually, they were unbeaten. And unfortunately, in this round of 32, they were beaten by the defending champions. So Argentina, after extra time, managed to beat Cape Verde. So actually, if you see, Argentina survived this match against Cape Verde because it was similar. If you see, the track was similar to Brazil versus Japan, because Japan is also a similar kind of team. Not the stature of Cape Verde, but a much higher stature than Cape Verde in terms of international football and FIFA World Cup. Japan stands much stronger than Cape Verde, but it was a similar game like Brazil versus Japan. This game also provided a classic, a World Cup classic, and showed that no team is stronger, no team is smaller in terms of any bigger teams. Because most of the time, if for example, a team like Argentina, where you have world class players, you tend to lose your confidence and you tend to be a little bit down. But yeah, in terms of this, I think Cape Verde has shown that you can stand strong to any team. So yeah, kudos to Argentina who progressed into the round of 16, and Cape Verde have to bow out unfortunately, but they have become a symbol of underdogs, I can say. So I hope they come regularly into the World Cups because they are very exciting to watch. So yeah, all the best to them for the qualification for next World Cup. So coming to the final game of round of 32, Colombia versus Ghana. Colombia won, Ghana nil. So uh, it was sad for Ghana actually that they weren't able to get past Colombia. But Colombia are a very good team, no doubt. They won the game courtesy of a 14th minute goal from Jay Arias. So yeah, I think I haven't watched this game as well, but yeah, looking by the things, early strike from Colombia have actually proved to be the only point in this game. Stats wise, Colombia pretty much dominated the game. 61% ball possession, two expected goals, 20 shots, and 19 touches in opposition box. That is almost double from what Ghana did in this game. So yeah, that this is pretty much it from the round of 32 matches. The next video will be up about the round of 16. I'll cover the matches. So yeah, that's it from this one, and see you guys in the next video.